Hi, I want to appreciate you all for connecting with me. Good afternoon, wherever you are. I am Nana Kwame Okyere. It's a high vibration moment. Right now, it's so beautiful. I want to welcome you to my beautiful platform that is going to really help you so much in these times, right? If this is your first time watching me, you can like, you can share, you can also subscribe, right? It is very important for us to connect, right, with each other. So, um, yeah, I am glad to connect with you. I'm glad to connect with you all on this beautiful space. Um, we've been doing this for quite some time, right? Um, we've been doing the work of speaking our truth, okay? In fact, this 23rd of December will be the 2 years marking, okay, since I came on strongly on this YouTube space to speak my truth fervently, undiluted. I really want to appreciate you all for holding me on this space. On this space, you people have been so amazing. I've experienced much love, okay, from you all, right, including all the negative and vibration all became very powerful in the ecosystem of my reality. I want to appreciate you all for contributing to this whole journey of speaking my truth on the YouTube space. So we are marking 2 years on the 23rd of December, and it will be a beautiful moment because the work that was handed to me, I'm doing it according to plan, according to how it has been given to me. In fact, I paid attention to details, okay, and I seek to do more, right, with myself. So it's a whole mission, it's a whole work, it's a whole journey. It's very journalistic. It's impactful. The work that we are doing in these times, we are bringing a certain sanity and clarity into the body of men, right? Yes, a lot of things have gone on so wrong, misaligned. We were also partakers. We were also part one way or the other. The things that are going on, we've also enforced the reality, right? So awakening means that you've come to accept the reality, right? That yes, this is it. And the fact that you've decided to take your own course, right? Becoming more better. Yesterday, I was saying something here that literally in life, we are doing nothing, okay? We are doing nothing. If you pick a train and then go to work, in the eyes of the universe, you have done nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. You've done, it's not, it didn't contribute to anything. So we are going to put this on a 60-year structure. So imagine somebody for 60 years, the person wakes up with a cycle of searching, okay, of survival. 60 years, the person didn't do anything. It's just cycle. And it doesn't do anything to the universe. The sad part of it, it doesn't do anything good to the universe. You picking your train, picking your car, going here, doesn't do anything to the universe. Right? So there is nothing more to do actually in life than the little things you will do for yourself. That is the summation of life. The summation of life is the little things that make life. We don't lose them. Right? Somebody sang a song. It's the little things that you do. The little things that we do for ourselves, they are the great things, okay? Things that are in your reality that you don't really, give attention to. For example, sometimes you chance on the ants, you chance on the lizards, you chance on these animals. A moment for you to stay present and watch and observe. We just can't get there. So we feel that the bigger things in life are, it's like when we make decisions to give birth, we make decisions to marry, we make decisions. When I went into life experience, I got to know that all these things, they are just reverse. These are the things that don't matter. Going to wash your body is more important than your partner. You see, but the society says that no, make sure your partner is okay before you go and look at yourself. And that is the imbalance. There is no relationship that will succeed with this frequency. For relationship to be thriving, now the people should lose each other. You see, they should operate from that frequency. They should be selfish. Relationship should be selfish. Now, relationship being selfish, relationship being selfish means that you are viewing every drama from how you are treating yourself, okay? You see, so yourself is the judge, okay? Yourself pleasing is what is going to make other areas of your life better, including your relationship life. So when you wake up thinking about the fact that you have strength within you to do the necessary things for yourself. Life is bringing us back to ourselves each and every time. That's what people should know, that life is bringing us back to our own selves. So each party should understand the art of selfishness, that if I am doing something for myself, it is very important for me to do it for the sanity of the relationship. Because if I'm not sane, nothing will be sane around me. That is how it is going to work separately. Okay? The society says that please me first before yourself. The society says please me first before yourself. But your heart says I need you, care for me than anything else. Make sure I'm okay. And naturally, we are all selfish. So we can't run away from that selfishness. Naturally, we are all selfish. Naturally, our body is fighting for survival. Our body wants to live. that is the mass frequency. The mass frequency is that I have to live. I have to live. I have to be alive. I have to be alive. People talk death, they fear it. They fear. People fear when real life or the reality happens, they run away each and every day when death is coming. You see it in the vibration of the people because they have an ego. They have an ego block and they can't leave the ego. They are so married to ego. They serve ego. The person who is a slave to ego will fear that whole funeral vibe. They go to the doctor. Forget about them when they say that this life will all die. They just say it for saying sake. If you give them a pill, that, hey, if you take this pill, you are immortal for good, they will pay the price for the pill. I'm telling you the truth. They can do whatever it takes to protect their life that makes them manipulate and exploit. So when they try to be like, this world is hard though, it's hard. Who are making it hard? It's you, the people. Now listen, if these same people who are saying it is hard, they are always keeping track of their properties, making sure that the cash flow is coming in. They are constantly visiting the doctors to get the checkup done. Right? Because they fear. They fear. I really want to appreciate you all for the comments that are coming in. I will attend to them. I've not even started with today's content. It's very important, very powerful for us to stay connected, okay? Because this is the time that we can do more for ourselves, right? It is so beautiful right now. I hope you are staying present as much as you can. I hope your self-love is strong. I hope you are doing much more for yourself, right? It is very important. I said that we have to be selfish, and being selfish simply means that you are considering yourself first before everything, because your natural survival even instinct is like that. Your natural survival programming is like that. When there is a landslide, right, or if there is something, our natural survival responses will be find emergency, go. I will think of finding emergency even first for myself before I'll be like, okay, let me carry my daughter. It's natural. It's like, then you hey, Kimani, you see. So you see, you are first going, then you thought you had a daughter or a child or a son or whatever. This is it. If something gets to come, you do this. You won't do it with the child with you. You won't do it with the child with you, or you won't. It is up to the child to also, at that moment, you are telling the child that it is up to her to also do some. We can become loved ones if we are selfish. We can become loving if we operate from selfishness. Because with selfishness, it brings us to a strong action and responsibility because we are firm within. Are you getting it? So naturally, nature speaks to us that we began solo, we end solo. I'm talking about a timeline, right? A timeline of birth says that fine, your energy doesn't have any beginning, but you have a grounded timeline of a birth. Are you getting it? The moment you take up a body, natural instinct survival becomes natural. That's your animalistic instinct. It's needed though. You need to teach your children to groom their animalistic nature. It's very important for survival. Trust me. But all these sides are discarded. All these sides, they are discarded. They rather subject the child to a certain forgive everybody, love everybody. This is what you will do to inherit the kingdom. If somebody slaps your hair, 10, right? If you are with the people and they are hating you, or that person is sitting, don't worry. In life, you have to be humble. When you meet strangers, be humble so that they will help you. This is the will of God. Be Hey, me there, no, because my child, I sometimes put her on the motor alone to sit on it. I know what I'm doing. I'm a man. In as much I have many energies within me. My woman's side, my man's side, and my child's side. Okay. My woman's side will nurture, will pour the love. My woman's side will make the child feel loved. Okay. Now, my man's side will have to let her be strong, feel protected, and even further create protection for self. The balancing is that I won't have to keep this child stuck in a certain mental consciousness, which is already a daughter. She doesn't need that again. She's already a woman. She has the empathy. I know I'm not here to teach her empathy. I'm not here to be doing, no. In fact, she has to learn how to ride a motor at a certain point. She has to learn how to use tools. She has to learn how to stand, climb tree, roll, jump. Because I didn't say this. If not for my 2019 trauma, I am somebody who is naturally athletic. I know how to do acrobatics. I know how to do those things very well. It's in me. I do them when we were young. We do them when we play. I am naturally an athlete. It was my 2019 grounding that made me, more like, okay, let me take things slow now. But all these things are still there. And in the child, I can see that the child is bringing them back again, right? Because it's needed for survival. This is why children, your children are not separate from you. They came out of your formations, of your meeting, engagement, encounter. Accept it. That you called for this. You called for this cause. This cause, you called for it. Don't run away. You see, sometimes the reason why right now I feel I have the legal and the moral right to even face my mother now. I have the legal and the moral right that if she talks, I will talk it, because me, I'm raising my own child. It's not about that again. Yes, I have every ground now. Right now, there, my mom, I've my mom. Right now, this is how I'm boasting too, because yes, I've done it. I did. It wasn't a joke, and it wasn't something that it was easy like that. You may think a child is not a joke. I didn't run away. In fact, I was very critical during that moment. I was critical in who is going in the energy that is going to hold a child. And in my critical thinking, I saw myself as the qualifying figure. Because we didn't even make a mistake. It wasn't even a mistake. It was a well orchestrated reality. It's an agreement. Very, very, very. So everything that is having to do with feminine and masculine energy coming together will be a contract, will be an agreement. You tell the universe that, hey, this is it. You bring the plan to the mother, and you have to stick to the plan you brought. You don't do and run away. You don't do and then be like, oh, so the mother brings the child and say, oh, life was hard, I couldn't, and I passed you to your grandmother. It's error. It means that, first of all, you have not grown for anything. And what these women, they do is that when life brings them this situation and reality, then they will be running. Now, one thing is that they are running away, you know. It's not a regret. They don't show any remorse. They are not remorsed. They are just repackaging themselves for another man, because they know the child will be a blockade. The child, in fact, any woman that brings a child on a certain single note, like a single mother, now that woman psychologically feels ashamed, which she shouldn't be. So that ashamed reality will make her maybe push the child either abort or push the child to maybe a family member. Yeah? Because they are like, hey, what have I done? What will society say? What will society think? That I'm holding my child, that I'm holding a child. What would they say? What would they think? I don't want that tag. I don't want that identity. I don't want that. I don't want them to see that I've given birth very early. I don't want them to see that I am very early. I don't, no, my friends. What will my friends say? What will my this say? So, because of the masses, they take a decision of rejection. Because of the masses, but nobody loves my mother than I do. I can say it everywhere. Because even when I was a child there, I loved her so much because I didn't see anybody but her. I'm telling you the truth. I didn't see anybody. So we were not together at the same place, at the same house. I was in the Ashanti region. She was in the capital. My mother, my grandmother taking care of me in the Ashanti region while she's also, you know. So I do miss her. I missed her because she comes it's either every seasonal Christmas or some no times she comes 1 2 days 3 days, then you see. But when you see when they come to you and they are going and you are like you want to go with them, they will give you and they say, I am working, you see, for you. They are not working. They are still looking for another man. They are still looking for another man to rule. Instead of them to use the reality that happened as a point that no, okay, what happened to me? Let's say the man manipulated me into this reality, and I'm into this situation now. Instead of the woman to accept it, go the west, go the dark, go the this. That's the universe. The universe. Well, you are making your life in interpretations and what, but the thing is, you are not separate from what you are bringing back home. So what you have to learn is the art of acceptance and flowing. The moment you accept, the universe sends you dark night. The universe sends you for your own good. Though. The universe sends you dark night, and during that moment, you are getting better. It's not it comes with pain, rejection, a whole lot of things, but you don't have to still give up. I didn't mind. I didn't. At that time, I had to put, you see, rubbish Mr. and Mrs. In life, we don't need Mr. and Mrs. for life. We need to listen to our intuition. If you are a man and you live with a woman, it's not like this is the arranged duty. No. Intuition is what we are using in relationship. After serving yourself, now we serve each other. So now in serving each other, we know what to do. And there is no shared something like you have to know. Intuition comes for you to do the cleaning, you clean. That's how I do my thing. If intuition go and do it. There is nothing shared. There's nothing like that. However, you see, when things happen like this, it will allow parties to respectfully be in themselves, to tap, so that they will, okay, my auntie said I should do it. Okay, we should. What if we do it? We do. So we are all going within ourselves. Masculine energy is vibrating. Feminine, okay, let me go and lift the things, take them and bring this in. Okay, so then it happens naturally. We don't force things. This is consistently how we should be. So the whole parental thing is wrong. And that is why the new, you see, we are redefining it. Because right now, even if you are 24 years, 23 years, and then you are a mother, right now, it's not even about, because there is a shift. The shift is that even in the men calendar, if you get to 7 years, your brain is up. That thing doesn't work again in this time again. Right now, a woman can be super powerful in 18 years. A woman can be super powerful 14, 13. Then awakening has come. This is 2026 going. That is what we are going to see. The timelines of men are exposed. The calendars of men they are not true. It's not like 18 years means this, 19 years means this, 24. They are all programming. You come out of all this rubbish, and when awakening gets to you, you can feel that vibration. You don't use A to scare your own growth. Eh? So you are a 19-year-old woman. You have a child. It's time for you to use this opportunity to break the toxic masculine cycle on your life, because for you to have an encounter with a man and the man didn't show up again when at that time to you, maybe you were not capable enough to handle the situation you were creating. Maybe you were so much looking up to the man when you were opening your legs. The man has disappointed you. Are you going to be that lay woman who will say that, okay, let me go and give my daughter to maybe my mother? Eh? Let me go and give the daughter to my mother. You will use that opportunity to break the cycle instead of continuing it. Because you should know, they go and give their daughters and sons to their mothers and go and continue with that promiscuity. But that moment, it means, you see, if you were a woman and a man comes, you open up, gives you a child, run away. In fact, that's your inner child trauma resuscitated in a form of a child coming back again. So, at that moment, you have to be wise enough to work with a child. To have a good relationship with a child. Get more close and connected. In fact, take it personal. That's why I respect and honor women whom during the lowest moment, it was psychological. Raising a child can be it's so psychological, tender. But you carried your child under the sun because you knew for sure that if you should leave this child, the man who even you opened your legs for is going to destroy the situation. You see, women are discerning beings. If they know that which is qualified for their life, or that man who is qualified in their life, they know it's the modern day woman is just distracted with makeup and fashion life. That's why she's not discerning that much. But she has the ability to know the one who is worthy of her. Through the engagements they know. So in the ancient, the women were the sit down. They were the seated goddesses, the seated entities, watching the men prove their prowess to qualify for anything, whether sexual or And the fact that you qualified today doesn't mean you qualify tomorrow. You still have to earn it. You still have to work. Prove it. Prove. Your work now will lead you to the goddess. That was the ancient settlement. The feminine energy was strong, and no man could stand. And even I won't even say was strong. It's still strong, and no man stands. No man stands that high energy, and that high energy is still in the women, and most of the women too are activating it. So when that woman has a child, she's not going to say that yes, things are hard, so I'm going to know. She carries her own child through the thick and the thin. Yes. And we don't underrate these things. I don't see these things and I underrate them. So me out there, I give women money. I give, especially like when I see a woman who is holding, carrying under the sun, it's naturally. I am biased. I help women. I don't help men. My help to men in terms of maybe this honestly is very limited. But when I see the woman who is under sun, carrying, doing, going, trying, yes, the woman has been engineered to love pain. But don't worry, I will still help. It's better. Because there were many options for the woman when things became critical. She could have gone to the village, find the land, and start cultivating or start something. Because in here, everybody has a village. Everybody has a home in the village. Everybody, and you see, the stupidity of the melanin is that he is making nature the secondary option. He is making nature the secondary. He is making nature the afterthought. So it looks like life should beat me in the city, and it's like I should be arrested, go to jail, and when I'm bailed out, life has become so tough for me. So it's like, oh, what do I have to do? Then because life has beaten me, I am thinking of, okay, let me go to the village and start all over again. Men go through that routine a lot. That routine of life is for this is men that have to go through that, especially that's it, because he doesn't listen. He is stubborn. He is hard-headed. He is block-headed. He is not wise. So he needs something should press. He needs to have an encounter. He needs to have a certain Paul encounter. It's like a certain Paulic encounter. It's like, who are you? What you see those kind of dramas in the books, you see. So who, what's because that is the man. He learns through physical things. When the universe shakes him physically like that, then maybe he can sit down and think and be like. So the patriarchal society in Africa is that we are thinking about nature when we don't have money. We are thinking about going to the village when we don't have money, when things are not working. So it means that the universe has forced us into such decision. But naturally, we didn't think of that. It's because money is down, that's why we are taking that step. So, you see, things are not going on well. My business that I'm doing in the city is not going on. So, I've gone back to the village trying to start farming one or two things to see if things will start getting. So, he's just using, they are using nature to warm up again into more exploitation. So, I tried. Life has hit me. Okay, let me go back to the village. Then the person becomes humble. The man becomes humble. You see? But no, he's not that humble. You see, in those times, the woman is going, the woman there is going to be like, he has changed. So what are we going to do? Oh, then let me, because it looks like he has, so let me. No, we don't look at a man's maturity by that night. Still, that night doesn't still mean that the man has changed. That night don't guarantee change. There are many men that night come, they still use their ego, so they don't even see that what came was a dark night and I need to be more conscious and transform, or else dark night upon dark night. What's going on? Bruh, 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 bruh. Hmm? This is real life situation. In the dark night, you can even pick a habit because you don't even know you are in the dark night. I'm telling you, this is something I've been saying. Listen, in your dark night, if you are not aware that what I'm going through right now, this is the darkest reality of my life, I just need motivation. I need to take things slow. And, I said the man will have to go through that so that he will learn. He is a nuisance. The man is a nuisance, a total nuisance. And the problem of the world. Now, the war on the woman. Listen, I was saying something about not taking life serious. I'm actually continuing with the third phase. I'm actually on the third phase, okay? The third phase is what we are on now. The third phase. I'm going to read comments. Yes, my reality has one or two distractions, so it may affect me, my presentation. Yes, maybe I may not keep in line with what I'm saying. I may cut in because yes, I have to be conscious here too. Kwame Bright 888 says that welcome. I really appreciate you so much. J Baby Music says Ashe Rising King. I really appreciate you. J Baby Music, I really appreciate. Cappy says, do you speak German? No, I don't speak it. I speak the Ashanti Cree. I speak spiritual languages in silence. Spiritual languages are silent. They are art, okay? And then I speak the English one way because of this whole consciousness around. So yes, I really appreciate you so much for every comment. Silverio says creating a weak society. Yes, but the children, I don't want that. And me there, I will be all out because it's so serious. Me, there are many points of my life that I was like, having a strong parenting reality would have made us be more defensive in this situation. But here is the case. We are being suppressed during those times. But we've picked the power back. We've picked our energy back. So no problem. Mary Thomas says your hair is growing. I really appreciate so much. Yes. I am, and I appreciate. This is I call it okay, I won't call it. Yeah, so I've read enough comments. Is Ghetto Shepherd says, oh, watching can atheists be spiritual? I don't get it. Lorraine watching from Zambia, one love. I really appreciate you so much, Lorraine. Brandy Tidewell, I really appreciate you so much. I agree with you. Thank you for the feedback. Yes, can atheists be spiritual? But I don't even know these things. Atheists and these they are all. I think they are just created systematically to just form debate. Okay, it's just debate. So when I say atheist, those things, it's just another body who is who is in for the debate. And that one, me, I don't, cause there's not. I'm Nana Kwame Okyere, right? I'm experiencing life. To me, my spirituality is when I plant. When my spirituality is when I ground, when I do physical things like this. Okay, so I am not even here on a certain God showmanship or God categorization. So, can atheists be spiritual? Come on, come on. I don't even get a category. So, should it be like, I believe in God. Me, I don't believe in God. Okay, so why do you believe in? Someone say, why don't you believe in God? Because I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Oh, but can you see your brain? No, I couldn't. But you have a brain. Then a community says, yes, God is true. God is. Then another will say, oh, then say, oh, a discovery has come that God. Which kind of stupidity is that? You are stupid. I don't like those rubbish. If you are, I'll curse you. We are not joking. The earth that you see, it's not just that we know who we are. We know what we are doing here. We didn't come for that rubbish debate. We didn't come for suit and tie. I have been saying this, that listen, when you come to know who you truly are, you become more silent. So I am not even the way those things they bore me. It's like we are trapped in a certain timeline. So the person who claims, oh, okay, I'm conscious. Okay, so you don't believe in God. Oh yes, I don't believe in God. Why we are talking plenty? Which kind of life is that? The word conscious, awakening, these are all part. I said, be the soul that operates on a certain higher grounds of no name, no label. I've been using Kimani as an example that Kimani doesn't even know Kimani. So if children don't grow up understanding life in its deepest atomic way like this, you are raising stupid ones to just come and then be like, so I'm an atheist. I don't. What is that? Or I am this Christian. I am this Islam. I'm this Buddhist. I'm this. No, I don't think Buddha came for you to be like Buddha. You see, Buddha came to tell you who you are and the clarity you are going to find if you stay present. I've met Buddha in my mind, in my consciousness. We've walked and talked. Because at that point of my life, I was so sensitive and reacting to anything. So I needed to contact such an amazing entity who found life in grounding. And I learned a lot from Buddha's energy. I've been saying that we need Buddha's energy that he used in these times. But does it mean that I am in a Buddhism religion? No. I don't need to call myself a Buddhist to be that. No. So a world of categories, a world of just for debate, just for a timeline of, and you will see, say, humanity is stuck in that timeline. They are stuck. They are stuck in, do you believe in God? I don't believe in God. Do you believe? We have come here, we've disproved this thing. We've disproved even this whole God idea has been disproved. So I've passed the level. I've even ascended from. Ascended from this Africa black man black. I've even ascended from that too. That you see those black, race kind of those things. You are black, we are white. You see those things. I've ascended from that because in the beginning of your consciousness, it is likely that you become in the beginning of your consciousness. Okay, you discard the idea. You say, I won't go to church again. Yes, that's why you say first that I won't go to church again. Right? Oh, I'm not going to go to church again. I am not going to do the. Is that the? So after that, you start debating. That's the chronicles of when it happens like that. Then you start debating. Then you become a Kwame Nkrumah lover, Pan-African. Then you go in for Pan-African. Okay. You also go into it will also take you on to a certain voodoo. You become more curious in the voodoo. The fourth time you go there, trying to find, then you come by saying you come and conclude by saying that, oh, idolatry worship is better than the religions. Okay, so idolatry worship is the ways of our ancestors. Let's go by that. But when you give your body that feminine respect to still evolve, you will come out from those rubbish. You will come out. So in the phases into your highest level of awakening, you pass through Kwame Nkrumah, black man, black freedom, whatever you talk. Then now the fellow Christian, whatever, will come and they will face you. You don't believe it, then you start a banter back and forth on the online, then whatever. You see? Actually, this is the drama that the elites are enjoying. Okay, if there are any elite somewhere, if they are elite somewhere here, okay, they must have been enjoying these things. So they will sit down. Okay, these people, what do we let them do? Should we ignite a campaign for them to debate about? Should we do that? Then they create the shift. I said the shift you talk about is in this patriarchy. The shift is the men that shifted. In the matriarchy, you feel the shift in your heart. That shift is happening. There is an ascension. There is a paradigm shift. There is a contact. All these things. When you're on the side of matriarchy, you are going to feel it. But patriarchy is somebody on the table shifting it for you. It comes in a form of trends, a whole lot, to carry the people going so that they can be under education. Then they do it. Let's keep them. So you are going to do yourself a big favor by raising your consciousness higher and more, so that you go to that God point. When you reach the God point, debate ends. It's silence. It's total silence. You become a mother, complete. You sit down. You become an old woman, actually. Awakening means you become an old woman. You sit down. If you are not creating, you are resting. Your life becomes two things: creating and resting. You don't be then you are following. No. I mean, that's the point I find myself. If not for that, I wouldn't have been able to raise my own daughter. I needed that sanity to raise, and it is going to be like that. The only person who should disturb my life is the child, because children can make you talk. Yes, it's part, and that's it. That's the only thing that should be draining me. It's that draining their respect, every right, drain everything. Is fine. It's worth it. But I can't be sitting down on I barely go on the media, or I barely go on this mainstream media to say. But trust me, I would have been that person who be like, oh, let me be more, on the no, I don't even like it. I don't even vibe with that. I don't vibe with that. It's minute. It's just 1%. In terms of the media presentation, I give 1% to the fact that, you see, when I went to the Oti farms, you see, it was a certain duo connection, you see, that's the 1% of it. Or there is a channel, there is a woman here who is also having this whole platform that seeks to interview people who have a message for a certain audience, okay? That woman has the Ghanaian local audience. So let's say if I want to send a message and I want it to go to the certain local Ghanaian audience, she will be the person I will contact, right? She's on the media, she's on the YouTube, right? That's what I will do. Because so far, she has, strongly dedicated her platform for people. She didn't do it like, a religion. No. I think her calling is much more on giving people, using her energy. She uses her own energy, create the attraction, bring the people on board to listen, right? She has done a lot of work on that respect. And she has allowed the small, the great, the young, whatever. She has made a platform very matriarch for everybody to come in to present. That's the only place I've even been there. I've been there on a certain official grounds. I don't go on any media. Those mainstream media here, I don't do those things. Life. Because one thing that people should know is that in your awakening of your own truth, you become the matrix of your own self. You become your system. You become the advert. You become the media. Because at that moment, you become very singling. Do you know that awakening singles you out? So it looks like the people are, who is that? Who is that? That's you. It's you that they are saying, who is that? Because you've lost everything. And your energy, your light energy is so over the roof. Oh, don't you, when you walk, when you get out of your room and you walk on the street, don't people stare at you? When people look at you? It's not that there is a problem with you. No. You've mounted energy. You are like the sugar cane. You attract house flies. They are wanting to see. So whenever you are waking into your full self, when you step out, because the separation is seen, the people are judging the situation that, oh, you are higher than us, so. And as they are talking to you like that, and as they are talking about you like that, looking at you like that, if you turn to and look at them and you greet them, hey, yes, are you okay? Yes. Don't you see? They are staring at you, not for anything. No. They are NPCs. So when you turn and do like, the person is overwhelmed, long waiting for you to even say, for the person to feel belonged. That's the drama. Because you are God, you are full God. You see, you appear as the God they've created in their mind. You look so godly. Look at the frequencies they put the village people. In fact, it was the village people that should be the most awakened people. But it's that one quite there is worse. I told somebody that at this point, if you have not grounded in your own place, living in the town, you will be okay than living in the village, because the people in the village, most of them have become like this. They are just waiting for the narcissist. What's going on? So let's say the thing is, most of these villages, if you go and let's say you've done locks, something like you've done your locks, you've done something. Oh, as like you go there as a man, you've done your locks, you've done. It's not anything, no. That thing that they are doing, no. They are telling you that life is all about branding. Life is all about how you appear. It's not about who you are inside. It's about how you appear. Come, fuck us up, destroy us. We are nothing but pencils in your hands. We are lesser beings. That's why we are living in clay. That's why we are farming. That is why we are drinking from the well water. That's why we are drinking from river. You drink plastic water. You drink water in plastic. You are better than me. You eat pizza. You are better than me. Oh my goodness. All you need to do is to do the locks, get some beard, and you impregnate all our women. Hey. Jimisa. That's the real life situation in the villages, most of these villages. Be evil, but do a neat locks, do shave. Go there. You find a woman to impregnate. No negotiation, no sit down, no. In fact, when you do the loss, you don't even need to go and sit down and try to be the no. All the family members, in fact, hey. Now, when you even go to the villages, now there is also another point. If you go and you show, if you go like this and you show, when I went to some of these villages, I was telling them that you people are so much blessed, though. You people are in heaven, oh. I've come to join you in heaven. And they are like, hey, we are in heaven, oh. And I'm like, hey, you people don't know. Look behind you people. Such a green, juicy, beautiful nature all around. You people say, oh, but that one you when you go inside, you won't find money or anything. That's what we are. That moment when somebody calls you from a village asking for job, that please, is there this job in there? Can you employ me so that I'm okay? And I've been roaming, just trying to get a land. No paying and you am pay. Near Saint Camimi were Busia, emu pi, na emu dosuko, na foundations here stronger. And Kabina come in and yet to send Kabia 50 acre and so a Busia form and Sasson or Mucha tongue. When they see a Caucasian coming, if they see a Caucasian crowd, hey, the village, hey, if you don't take, they will give their land. Then they give them land. It's happening here. People have come from places by just a certain appearance. They are giving them lands. In fact, the chiefs held their hands like this and took stone and said that, brother, I'm throwing it where the stone will reach. From here to there is all for you. They do it here. To people they don't know. But just color. Hey, we were here. Somebody who has dressed like, I don't know. He said the person has dressed as like a Superman also. I don't know. Superman dressing. A Superman who came with aeroplane, came to the airport, landed at the airport with a Superman dress, everything, but in the plane. Is that not deceiving enough? Came and landed, and there was a whole ceremony. There was a whole derby. But let the same people do to Nana Kwame for Nana Kwame to that. Let them come and say, Nana Kwame, we are coming to Nana Kwame. Nana Kwame, you are king, you are this. They will say, look at this guy. That's what the people will say. In fact, they are even going to. That's where they are going to even go to the internet to dig some things, like maybe. They will start an agenda. Is it not that guy that was dating that girl there? That they are dancing? But somebody came, Superman. Give you the land. Give you. The people say, and then the white people came to colonize us 1948, 1937, 1911, and the 1846 Sagrante War, and the whites were, you are very stupid though. I said, if you are waking, you won't do those rubbish again. Because I've been telling you on so many occasions that colonization that they are telling you in the 1940, whatever, Kwame Nkrumah, Sagrante, Bond, whatever, was when they were done, end stage. The Anunnaki were done with their work before 2000. 19, whatever. That was the climax. Anunnaki has done everything. They've injected everything that they have to do. Now the rest is crazy town, crazy. Crazy. They've done what they have to do. Anunnaki work is done. What they want to come and do to the people, they've done it. So right now, it is up to you to raise, to get up, to raise, to ascend to your fifth dimension. It's up to you to create your path. Because right now, it is crazy. They are done. It's like let's say, I breeded specific chicken in this room for a certain outbreak of something, for a certain carrying of a certain agenda. Now I am done. When I'm done, it's not by force that I kill the chickens or there could even be a code that denies me from killing it. In fact, these people, these Anunnaki, they know the universal principles in creation. So when they had when they were done injecting with the crazy town, they left everything. So they've left, not that they left, that they are gone somewhere. They are all here with you. But the work, the main core work is done. And that's what you are seeing. So the core work is to keep the people this way. Is this the effect? They were done with you. I'm telling you. So now when we are talking about spirituality, now we are using soul more than skin. We are using soul than skin. We are using soul than skin because the skin is part of the soul. The soul is I. Soul. Or they say soul proprietorship. Soul means you. Without nothing. You plus nothing. The work is done. You, the melanin, you lived before here. You lived here, thrived here. The Anunnaki, they were in a forbidden area. But you got swayed. So, have you been told not to eat of this fruit? Have you been told not to cross this barrier? Have you been told not to cross this barrier? Are you getting it? Because when the mother formed you, when the mother gave you that earth energy to be humane, when the mother gave you that energy, he didn't give you that energy for you to now. So the mother said, the Garden of Eden is the earth, actually. So I picked you from the water. Your source is from the water. So water being given flesh, now you become compatible with the earth. So you didn't need to go back to the water again. You didn't need to go find anything in the water because you are water that has been brought to, you are a working water. You are water that has been made, you are being, let me use program to work, a working water. So you don't go back into the water again. You are here to ascend. You don't need to go back to the water again. Or you don't need to use your masculine energy going back to the water. Wherever you are connected with the water. You are swimming in the water, you are using the water for water's sake, but you are not going into the water again to try to find something or try to find God. Have you been told not to eat of this food? Have you been told not to contact the water at this time? Because you are water on this plane for balance. So the earth doesn't want you to be masculine to her. The earth wants you to be water to her. Because you know the earth's energy to groundwater to core water. The earth is panting for water. The earth, the water is not greater than the earth, and the earth is not greater than the water. The yin and yang is simply the earth and water. Because there is fire in the earth. Have you been told not to eat of this tree? Have you been told not to connect with this, with the water, with this water? Because it was a barrier. So it's like, man, you can go to this point of the waters, right? But don't go, you can't go. There's a barrier. Don't touch of that barrier, because if you touch it, the day you touch it, you die. Because you are here to ascend in this frequency for your cosmic energy going back into water is not a problem. That one is not your work. Your work is to live. Your work is to be more focused on this earth space. You don't come on here and say, we are water children, we are swimming, we are going to when I get vision, and then I'll go water children, we go and we meet our mother. Our mother is seated there. My mother is a white woman seated in the water, and he uses his hands. He uses his hands to open WhatsApp, and he talk and uses the hands as a smartphone and use. What kind of rubbish is that? Have you been told not to go into that barrier, into that places? Have you been told? Hey, it's a lie. If you go there, you are going to see advanced technology. You are going to see metals. You are going to see them. It's nice. That story, that creation story where Satan is saying, or the serpent is saying this and this and that. You see that story? This is how we are breaking it down for you to get it. The mother said that part of the waters there is also another world. And those people, they can be very stubborn if you give them the chance. Those people, if you open for them by eating of that, if you open that day, you die. It means that your eyes will be opened to another civilization. So, do you know that whatever that we are seeing, which is the internet, the skyscrapers, it wasn't a problem for the mother. There is a timeline that was naturally coming in a way that was soul. So it's not going to be like you are watching the aeroplane fly. We are having a matriarchal world where everybody is flying. So that energy was in our soul for us to individually work and activate it as melanin beings. Have you been told not to eat of this tree? Is a psychedelic trip that the man was having. The man state and the plant that he ate took him on a trip as at that time. That story, creation story, is not physical, it's consciousness. It's consciousness. Thing they are talking to you in a certain laboratory form. But it is a story that has played in time, which is man. You've been given dominion over these things, meaning all these things that you have seen, the mountains, you can connect with them. You have it, the access. You are not denied. So the mother's intent was not for the melanin to be like, I'm cruising in a Lambo. Hey. This is a misplaced priority. It's secondary. It's not it. Seek ye first the kingdom, and all these things shall be added unto you. Was the mother herself saying that, hey, you are the Lamborghini, you are the Bugatti, you are the aeroplane. You are. Life is simple. All these things come to you. You won't board plane, you will fly. You will shape shift. And provingly you were doing it. You have been individually every soul has been given a witchcraft. So hold on to that. You are not here to find me. You are here to live. Take action, be ye responsible, and keep going. Man said no. That's the birth of patriarchy. Patriarchy is our karma. Patriarchy is the judgment. Patriarchy is what we sat down. We said to the mother that we don't want your damn shape-shifting. We don't want your damn flying. They said we are demons. They said we are witches when we fly. So we need a life that will ground us, that will make us go and board plane. And that's what we see now. So right now, it looks like if you are going to pick a plane, you need to do. So this is the beginning of religion. You see, this is how religion becomes essential. Okay, so, oh God, I'm going to pick this plane. Oh, people have been falling. People have been crashing. Planes have been crashing. But me, I pick plane and I go and come. I don't crash. Thank you, Lord. Yay! So Kwame Okyere. Mr. Kwame Okyere said, a chapuna of Mubayano. I'm disappointed. Then the person will post traveling mercies on status. Traveling mercies good. Then the person will put an emoji of a crying. It's like it's not crying, but it's like tear. It's like the tears are heavy. traveling mercies, oh Lord. So that's the birth of religion. Religion becomes essential when we are not taking action enough. When we are like, Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hand. You see, the person has tied himself by his own doing. Another person is, that's the frequency. Be responsible. You say no. Hey. Money, wealth, money, wealth, cars. Oh, cars. Baba God, car. Baba God, house. Baba God, show me. No wife enemy. You see? You are my size. You see, that's why I said awakening, you have to be silent, because you realize that how do you sit down with somebody who wakes up be like, God, the cars, how can we be? How can we be? No. Huh? Because me, I didn't wake up, say that, oh, Father, whatever that I need, oh, no. One sign that you are waking is that you wake up. You don't wake up and be like, hey, not everybody died and woke up. Oh. Not everybody died and woke up. Oh. But me. Oh. But me. Why would a person say that? Because the person is vulnerable. The person knows that he is not responsible. He is not doing enough. Something can just come and carry him away. The person is like a cotton tossed to and fro. So the person needs God. So have you seen the whole picture now as to why you see Africa, they take this God thing personal? The Caucasian man was shocked. I was like, The Caucasian man was like, these people. Please, Caucasian man, you don't get it. Don't be surprised. You brought them, you brought them this package. They like it. In fact, they praise you for what you've done. Because they were not willing to do anything. And then a promise of heaven came that you walk on the streets of gold. That, hey, when the time comes, you'll be held by the Savior and you will walk on the yellow, green, gold-plated street. These are the people I'm with here. It's not easy. I'm not having it easy. The person is living in a reality that mimics the matrix. in a risky way. Hey, if you are going out, you will put your hands. Nobody will ask you that. Oh God, we put ourselves in your hands. So please help us, because the road is a pothole road. It's a thin road, and two big cars are sharing that one thin road. It's a highway. When you come here, they said that they are mimicking the ways of the civilization. They said, oh, Anunnaki, we are God. That's your civilization. We are doing it. But the question is, even the Anunnaki, have seen that these people, they were already stupid before we came. And we didn't even know it was severe like that. So the road, you said you are doing, okay, we are all here. I'm a Ghanaian. I'm an activist. Yes, I'm an activist. Okay, Nana Kwame is now an activist. We need roads. We need good, because there are no good roads. Two cars are dodging one pothole in one way or the other. Sometimes they crash, and you will see. I didn't tell you that 16 children were teens. They were going for a conference or whatever, and a gory accident. Won't you run to God when you are going out? Won't you say, I put my hands in whatever? Oh, no. So, one way or the other, I was a Christian for a certain security. It is security that will trigger my decision to remain, even though my parents have taken me there against my will. I will still see the need to stay there because I've seen accidents. And when I open a book, what I see is that I will save you from the wicked one. I will save you from the oppressions. I will save you. Won't you make this your devotion before you go and spark your car? So the narcissist is even finding religion essential for life. So with religion, but me sometimes I'm tired. I'm tired. Sometimes I'm like, so that's why right now, if you go with me I go with, because I will curse you. I will say, because a part of me is angry. I won't try to suppress that side of me. I said the side of me is really angry and frowning. A side of me frowns. Oh, it's not for destroying anything or to know. For justice, for the right things, for life, for children to shout and be okay. For children, hey. I think childbirth was to make men born again, but they didn't see the lesson. I'm telling you. You see, I was doing a video some time ago and I said childbirth is for the man. So in case a man and a woman form a child, we hand the child to the man. That's the truth. And in the culture, that's why when you come here, because the Akan culture is coming from a certain matriarchal patterns. If you see them giving the power to the man, you realize that it is when the moment birth comes in, now the culture now shifts the child reality on the side of the man more. So even in the culture here, let's say if a man goes to impregnate a woman out of, they are not going to, on deep culture level, they are not going to traumatize the man or beat the man. No. That is the time that you need to even be soft with the man. So now the parents, what they do is that sometimes they will be like, okay, so after them bashing you, judging you, hey, you, hey, Florence, you are going to bring this to Florence. All those things, they are just talking. They will now have to call the man. They will now have to call the man. Sit down with the man. Because the man is the initiator. And at that moment, if they feel that if they don't go on a certain cool grounds after the who is taking care of the child? Because now the child reality is here. Who is taking care of the child? So you realize that at that point, the man becomes, though he has stupidly done something that he should be feeling bad, regretting, and taking action. No. Now it will be like a meeting. Then the man at that moment, they know that even if they don't get it cool with the man will even say that I didn't do it. and if the man says I won't, and he won't even take the man to a pre-court or whatever. As long as it's not something that was done beyond a certain age thing, and the person is like 18, 19. People have impregnated women and run away here. It wasn't, I won't even say impregnate, they raped and ran. Because sometimes you realize that they manipulate the woman psychologically in a way. Sometimes if they manipulate and it doesn't work, they try. The man is always learning. What is the man learning? The man is learning how to outsmart the woman. If you see a man learning knowledge for things, is how he can be able to come out of every drama and see the woman's psychology and use it against her. So if a man impregnates a woman in the African culture, West Africa, I can. Now the man they say, brother, so how are we going to have it? Okay, so yes, I accept that we've had something to do. At that moment, all the people there are like, I will see what I will do. If I will, okay, I will I'll come with my brothers and then we will see how we will do it in a certain traditional way, you know. Then then the pregnant woman is there doing so vulnerable because the societal pressure too is giving the woman a mental stress about this situation. At that moment, it's you against the world. So what we are dealing with is a severe situation, and it calls for open-mindedness. In 2026, you are going to stay present and keep things much even more slower than that 2025, so that you can grow, you can live. No time for gimmicks. Dory Bex, I really appreciate you so much. Dory, you are an amazing soul. Thank you so much. For me to be doing all these live streams, speaking my truth for it to go to places potentially, is by the help and assistance of people like Dory, who is always becoming a mother, right? I feel more mother energy with her even when we are connecting. And that alone gives me a certain overwhelming thing that, come on, you are not in this alone. You are doing the work in all naturality, right? And it's a beautiful moment for us to connect. I really want to appreciate you all. Michael Jan, I really appreciate you so much. It's good to see you because you've also, I've seen your energy, right? And I really appreciate you so much for this. A time came, which was 2019, 2020. I couldn't, I, there were many truths that it comes into mind, but at that time, who am I? I can't voice anything out because some voicing can cost you to lose many things, right? Fast forward, when things became more tougher, I just needed to give up and accept that I am poor, I am nothing. And then I took a step. Because it's very important that when you come to nothingness, that I'm nothing. Hey, I can lose everything, I can lose. Be that person that you accept that you can lose your job. You see that job that you do now, you see the job where you do now, you feel loser. You see the business where you run, you feel lose the business big time. You see the crypto where you do where you think say, oh, you are holding wealth. With just an internet glitch, everything will go. So I came to realize life in this point, and I stood natural for myself in all hunger and thirst. And now here we are, still speaking the truth, and now we have amazing people who also connect with the truth that we are saying. We are voicing out something that has been in us that we were shy to say. But these things too is evident with the eye. We see, we observe. So you see, we are going to win in life by staying natural. How do you stay natural? You develop a certain art of contentment in the present, and you move. So you realize that the universe brings you even the people that you think you need at a certain point. So I want to take this time to appreciate you all. Silverio, I appreciate you so much. Dory, love wins. I'm seeing beautiful comments that keeps coming in each and every day and every time. And you all hold a special place in my reality and my heart. I send you all peace, love, and light. Take good care of yourselves. It's very important. Take good care. Stay present. Ask questions. Do the little things. Do the little things. Take a rest. Spirit speak to you. Intuition is strong. You are always right. With every thought, whatever that came into your mind at that point, it was true. Learn to have a close connection with your inner intuition. I really want to appreciate you all. Listen, I've shared enough, right? And trust me, I will show you something, okay? Let me see how best. As you can see, you see the clouds, okay? You see the clouds. They are very heavy. Now, why am I showing you that? Um, it's Hamatan. It's dry season here, but it's not dry still. The rain is still strong. You know, this one is not like this is not something that I'm even saying that, oh, the weather we are seeing, things have, we are seeing it now. And you see, look at the timeline, 2026. Oh, no, I can't speak for where you are. I'm speaking for where I am. The patterns have changed. Now farmers are confused. Yes, the weather has exposed time. That is what I want to tell you. The weather has exposed time as an illusion because men were using the time to destroy. So when they say dry season, it's because they forcefully want that season to happen for them to create something. But nature too is talking to us that you can't predict me with this whole dry and harmattan structure when you are not even responsible. So what I'm going to do is that I will rage even when you call the reality harmattan. I will make it wet. I will show you that I am the God. I will show you that I am nature. And nobody is behind me. That your Yahweh energy, small boy, that's Anunnaki. Like you, who is also looking up to the higher consciousness of life. You see their civilization as advanced. They also see your resources as advanced. They see theirs native and they don't like it. What does the Anunnaki energy need aeroplane for? But they know that a certain populace have been grounded, their wings are clipped. So aeroplane is relevant. Aeroplane is relevant. So from 2026, water energy is going to be more high. That is what the mother says I should tell people. And God says it's not going to destroy the earth with fire, with water again. This time is fire. It's a deception. If the mother is angry, she still uses water. The water energy is stronger than fire. Fire is masculine, water is feminine, sun is masculine. The fire of the sun is powered by water. If there is no ocean, there is no sun. There is a guy here who has built an ark, right? Saying that, oh, the person is so religious, coming with a religious thing, still saying something that will mimic that, okay, there is a rain that is coming to destroy this place, and it's God that is raining. You are very stupid, you that guy. The reason why I call you stupid is that whatever that has happened on this earth, there wasn't any standing entity that was doing it. It was nature. And nature is not a person for you to be like you are describing him with a white light something. The only personal permission nature will give you is woman. I told you that without, if it's not the artistic woman vibe, we are not going to have any other godliness reality again. So we seeing the vibration of water in this Hamatan is saying that 2026, 2027 going, water energy has been strong. If these people are saying Aquarius, astrology and all these things, I said that astrology, that Taurus, whatever, to me is rubbish. They still look at the patterns of nature. It's nature that they look to form those Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Saturn, Neptune. They are all nature. They are all in the earth. They are all here. So the Aquarius simply means that the toxicity of the men is provoking more water. When more water is coming into, then it means that information. So if I'm going to flood the earth in dimensions, means that information will flood the earth. One. On the other, when you flip it to the other side too, water will fill the earth, because she also resets the earth in every timeline. So that story of Noah is not a story that has happened on that grounds. It's a story to which men were fooling, just as we see in this time that men have gone astray and men are fooling. So a reset of the mother is very vital if care is not taken. And me, I will say this: if water is coming to fill this earth, I'm not scared. I drown, because I am not bigger. You see, you are the people that are patriarchy, rubbishly doing those the religion, and then in then heaven and hell, and then God will be seated, and then you are all seated, and then you are all standing, and then there is a certain, it's like a court rubbish. Are you stupid? Nature doesn't, there's no language, nothing. Water is failing. You are dying. Who are you? So when it comes to matriarchy, is who are you? You are nobody. Nana Kwame in nature is nothing. If Nana Kwame falls into a muddy something and drowns, he drowns as Nana Kwame. You are going. We can't fathom that, but we still want to create food. Hey, me, I have fortified. Nothing. Hey, even if it rain, you are very stupid. You'll be exposed. So when we talk about judgment day, or is, hey, if the mountain turns like this, bruh, it's not English language. It's not Genesis chapter 3. Are you okay? That's it. So this weather is telling you about the shift going on here, that a shift has happened. Because we know, me growing up from the early 2000s going, as I was picking up, listen, October, your nose is already becoming dry, and you are not seeing any rain. It's sometimes once, then you see, but cut. Because if it is 12 months, then it's like 6 to 7, 8 months dedicated for water energy. The remaining 4 months or whatever, 5 months, is dedicated for the sun, the air, right? And it is all important in the ecosystem. However, because we have cycles and timelines and timings, nature too says that, okay, you people, you came to see the drama already going on. You people didn't have January, February, March, April, May, June. You people didn't have 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You people stayed there for a time and realized that rain is not coming. And to a certain point, now rain started coming. You saw it repeating and you created timelines out of it. But the mother says that, hey, I gave you people that kind of blueprint, but I've changed it. Because it is my game. So this should remind you of the higher rise in the feminine energy and the fact that many women are waking up as quickly as possible, so that is going to help. Because if the women fail to wake up, then the flooding of the earth will become real. Then nature will have no option than to extend the Aquarius energy into physical water that is taking us away, so that she will start again with another set of people. And in every flooding story, the universe is having survivors always. No matter how they soul will be filled, there will be places that will be reserved. Yes, and there is always a survivor. There is always a survivor in a timeline. There is always a survivor in a timeline. So that Noah's Ark rubbish is not like a big ark, and it's no. When the earth was resetting, in that people were aware. They were like, just like what I'm saying, that if people are not connecting within much, nature will expose us through many things like flooding, disaster, a whole lot. So me having this consciousness, if I'm working on my soul, doing what I have to do, I will be rightly led to a place where I am safe. It's like it's flooded, but you are okay. So that ark there represented a safe haven in some parts of the earth that the mother raised that place as meridians for people to survive. So even if he's beginning another race, he doesn't begin. It's not a beginning of. It's like somebody will come out from the earth like this. Again, no. There will always be two people who will continue something. The evolution of humans, the evolution that you are seeing is just patriarchal. You see, ancient, they have a science that the way our body is responding in these times is different from the way it responded in ancient. It could be in the ancient, you watching me, you were some way, but now you've become, that one is an evolution and it's laboratory evolution. It's evolution and the laboratory works. The matriarchal evolution, nothing changes on your body. It's a consciousness shift. So in the awakening, the evolution is happening in the consciousness. The ascension is happening in the consciousness. It's not that ascension, and you are going, and you are doing bye-bye. No. You ascend on a conscious level. Through your actions, through your works, you have ascended. Your actions, fifth dimension. People will be complaining of flood, but you are somewhere planting. You are that chosen one. You are that survivor of every flooding that is going to happen on this place. Know that you are one of those who are surviving the reality, because you told nature that when you come on here, because of the beauty that you see, you are going to be an agent of a certain beauty, further making nature more improving and not destroying. So yes, weather has changed, timelines have changed. So we are seeing vibrations as this. The guy who has made that ark rubbish, those kind of things, maybe he wants to use it to start maybe a restaurant or hotel or something. You know, these whole religious people, when they are building like that, or when they are building these edifices, they are just having a perspective. Okay? So they will just say something for clout, but at the end you will see that a session is going on inside, which is maybe restaurant or food joint or something, and maybe they'll call it the Holy Spirit food joint or the Holy Spirit restaurant, right? So then when you go there, you get um, Solomon made pizza, and then Judas Iscariot wine. Okay, because that I don't know. The guy is even wasting. You see, the guy is causing more harm. The guy is you see nature. He is creating a serious karma, and you see he's cutting woods, cutting woods, cutting woods, cutting woods. He is destroying a whole forest plain to just raise such edifice for restaurants or for a church or whatever. And little do they know that when they do those rubbish, they are going to pay for every tree they cut. The guy is causing, is putting some anxiety in the people. So what is happening is, the guy says on the 25th, going there, there will be a flood. There will be a flood that will cover the whole earth. So he has made, he said, ark. Very stupid. And the stupidity is in the fact that the trees they are gone. If you are cutting tree for your building, your house, well, you can say that I want a place to put my head. Okay, fine. But this guy has destroyed an entire forest to build these things. The tree there is not responsible for your 25th flooding. What makes you think you can find shelter with that tree? In fact, if there is any water to flood in the 25th, I don't have any problem. But we are going to see a situation where arcs are sinking because you couldn't even determine. Surprisingly, nature didn't give you the velocity, the density, and the calculation of how it's going to be. So you will be in it and you realize that your arc has turned, capsided into the thing. When the sailors are making, when those people are making the ship, they look at the integrity of the ocean in depth to see how the density is going to be. Are the trees responsible for your 25th flooding? So me, even if I've been told that 25th, there is a flood that is coming, I'm not going to disturb any tree. Now maybe I will fast and then maybe I'll try and see if I can go and then stand on a certain place that is high. Because trust me, I am not even fighting to live for even anything. Oh, hey, no. See, the system and the society is killing your present with the future, right? By making you anxious. And look at what the small boy is doing. A small boy, a very small boy, working like that, small boy. So I've built an ark. Now, if you have a covenant with God, you are rubbish. Can't you see plastics? The people out there who that you see. Well, you see, when people are saying covenant with God, they think covenant is like you are God, I enter into covenant with you. No. Your covenant with God is your feet and the earth. Okay, your feet and the earth. Your feet is touching the earth. Okay, anytime your feet is on the earth like that, that is covenant. That's the covenant. So plastics are on the earth. A sign that everybody, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, is the presence of plastic everywhere. So then you better start clearing the plastic and planting. If I'm told that 25th, something is going to happen, I will go and plant and meditate. I won't do anything because I will stay present and plant stuff. So yes, those who are also going into that kind of reality too, I may want to know where your lands are so that you give them to me. Because after that you're flooding, in fact, the life goes on. So you go and you have to leave the lands. You don't have any hold on the lands, right? We need the land to raise a vibration, right? For the sanity of the reality. I've said enough. 2 hours, 10 minutes is very powerful and worth it, right? So yes, it is what it is. Timelines have changed. It's a call to us to awaken more, right? Stay present, live life, okay? 25th December doesn't exist. It's not real. January is not real. February is not real. We stay present. We become more active. We make things work. We live. We love. We love ourselves. We connect with ourselves. We are on a journey that is for our own self. We ascend in our consciousness. I really want to appreciate you all. It's an amazing moment. Take care of yourself. We will continue with more. I'm still on the third episode, the third phase. I'm still not done. Third phase, we are still on. And in this third phase, in my next live stream, I'll be telling you about the war against grounding, okay? I'll be sharing the war that is going on. Listen, let me tell people the truth. To the chosen one, if you are out there and you know you are chosen, you know how you have been trying and struggling to have a certain, grounds, okay? But Spirit says that you have to relax. It's a war. The war that is going on, you are only going to win if you don't recognize the war, if you don't see the war. There is a war, but the winners are those who didn't see it as a war, but a time for them to focus on themselves, not even react and stay more present. But the more you put in more struggles, then they will win the war. It's like the more, hey, you see, and they are winning the war through anxiety. They use anxiety and past. So the war is that they don't want you to ground. They don't want you to live and plant. They don't want you to live, that is your ascension. Your ascension is to be in control of your reality in such a manner. They know when you get there, it will really create another timeline and shift for them that is going to cause problems. You see, they told you that when the soul becomes born again, angels rejoice. It's not true. When the soul becomes aware that he is chosen, it becomes threatening to the demons. The moment a soul says, I am going to ground, my lifestyle will not pass through bill payment, my lifestyle will not pass through these taxes, I will be a sustainable liver, I will live grounded in nature, and that is my spirituality. They know that is the end. If you have an end of struggle, that is your end. So they will try, use people, they will use drama. And they that I'm using is simply the narcissist. And the narcissist coming in many forms. The narcissist coming in your societals, things that are coming in to affect your decisions. Anytime you become certain on getting the land, something then I've gone through them. I raised pillars, getting a bamboo house, a drama, a drama. Then talking drain energy, going here and then it's like you people should stop. You people should put it to halt. I'm coming. Then you go 2 steps, 3 steps back again. 4 steps back. Then you don't go again. If you try, then this is the war. But listen, Spirit has a message for me to tell you. That 2026, you are going to play with life. You are not going to take life serious again. You are not going to even be like, show me, I want the land, show me the no. You realize that gradually the right calls will come. The right support is coming. Why? Because you are veiled. You are veiled. You are focused on your soul, staying present at every point you reach. It's an amazing moment right now. I really appreciate you all for connecting with me. It's an amazing moment right now. I really want to appreciate you all for connecting with me. I'm sharing truths that are, emotionally deep within from my heart coming to you. These are real life situations. We think, you see, see, you have to be critical to the life. Sit down, be critical, right? And this is how spirituality is going to make sense. It will all come back to what you can do. Okay, I said there is a war, but this war we don't win with weapons. We win by protecting our energy. We win by shielding the mind, shielding the heart, and still focused on soul. Are you getting it? Goes like that. For the lines are falling onto you in pleasant places means that you stayed natural, so things are happening. You realize that you reach a point in life where it's like, it comes, you meet the right person. Let me show you. The person shows you. You're like, oh, I was also wanting this, and we've met. Oh, then let's do it. That is how it works. You are going to take life more slow. You don't take life serious. So in this third phase, I have another side where I will be telling you a lot about the war that is against your grounding. Okay, I really appreciate you all. I am reading the last final comments and I'm out of here. I really appreciate you all. Peter says, from Czech says, I cannot react because I don't use 3D thoughts. It's normal and possible to work that way. It's an amazing moment right now. I really appreciate you so much. Hi, Nana. I and I will send you high positive vibration to you. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you so much wherever you are, Kiari. So yes, Dory Best says there is a beautiful, powerful goddess voice in the background. Your attention is being someone. She's out there. She's out there right now. I think by now, she's holding something. She's a handy person. She's a creator, so she likes to focus on. She's not even that person that is on this, these children crawling on phone and those things. No, if she holds the phone, she will break it. She will break it. She doesn't want to know. You see, the children, it's like, no, she's not that. She's not on screen time. The mind is not even there, right? She's a powerful soul. She's a handy person. She's doing it. And you say I shouldn't raise the masculine energy. I will do it. I'm a man. That's why fathers are important in life. She'll be doing and I should take the soul on that. The universe is telling me that look at the child. Train up a child in the way she should go. She's even giving me the way. They should be doing it like this. This is Kimani Sanders. That's why she does. You see, children are. You see, I'm saying children are mostly like that. Critical, artistic. Hence, their witchcraft energy is seen. You help the child, lift the child up. You introduce the child to craft, so crocheting. So, the first phase, crocheting, you see, because her mother is a hand art. Her mother is a hand art. So we are seeing that grounding, that connection. As a man, you have to make sure the grounds are sane for such experiences, right? So listen, I will assure every woman that Nana Kwame Okyere is not going to disappoint. the generation. I've done the work, I will keep on doing it, I will stop. I will teach men how to take care of children. I see men coming to me saying that, Nana, there is a reality where it is so for me. Please, can you help me? Then I will help you. I will teach you. I will give you for free. I will also help you in prepping the meal, right? Tiger nuts, I sell them. I haven't been marketing it, but I sell tiger nuts powder, and with in the tiger nut powder, date is already in it. Tiger nut powder with dates already. She will love the food. He will love the food. I used my own child to see. My child was representing every baby in the world when I was going in that reality. At that moment, the baby there, my intuition said that this baby represents every baby. So whatever that you are doing now, babies are looking up to this. Transforming her reality, you have created a universal shift, because you will be the man who was able to genuinely, naturally raise a child with no strings attached. So I will teach them. The men, I said, men, a time will come, if I will get sitting places, then it will be men coming to listen to wisdom for their own lives. Because I am in that right position now. I am in that moral position, moral grounding to advise a man, to speak to a man, to tell the man that, because I've been through it. I'm now 93 years. I'm 93. Land Food and Skills is ongoing. I really appreciate you so much. The live stream officially has been extended, okay? So Land Food and Skills, I'm encouraging everybody to go into that. My WhatsApp channel is active to, encourage you and empower you into that. You can join it. I've been posting the link sometimes on the videos, okay? And then on the timeline, you can join and then also see the progression of the Land Food and Skills. If you want to support me, yes, I am on PayPal. For now, PayPal is what I use, but PayPal too has a lot of restrictions and a whole lot. Those who are using it, they know, okay? So I am also extending myself to the remit. But even with the remit, the ones that are ideal, the premier ideal ones are what that is more popular and reliable will be the Western Union or the MoneyGram, right? This is the only methods that I can let you know. PayPal, with the remit, you will need to you connect with me on the email so that every info. So the info will most of the times lie on maybe is it name, right? Country, and even if you are not, if you are doing it on a certain token form, it will even be stressful for me. Okay, you can even do it the method of bank. They have that in there, right? So then it will be between that bank I've connected with and then the remit. So I've been trying to research into the remit, and I realized that I was speaking to someone who was saying about the Lemfi, whatever Lemfi. So we are looking at all these things. So this Western Union MoneyGram, right? And PayPal is so far, that is what you think you have in mind, right? What you have in mind. I would want to appreciate you so much for the love, for the support, the connection, and everything. We are doing a lot, and I know that one day, as we stay present, we are going to even help each other more on a certain physical grounds. Because listen, it's time for us to also connect to the root, which is our own grounding. In 2026 to 2029 should be a project period for you to have that grounding working for you, right? And then Finn McDonald, your coconut cap is going to be processed soon to be sent to you, right? So stay present, right? I won't give you the day or the time, because the more I say this, the more I don't do it. That's how I am. If I say next, I will means the person will not do it. It means I will not do it. The universe has been exposing me through that. I will. It doesn't work. I will sweep. You will never sweep. But I will stay present, pick the things and go and send it to you. When that time is timing. Yeah. So what I do is that I do the deliveries in timelines. Okay. So in a space of time, I need to get a certain inflow of a certain request so that I can do it all at once because of the distances and fuel and all those things. So yes, I really appreciate you all for connecting with me. It's an amazing moment right now. Yes, I sell coconut caps too. So you can order it with Finn McDonald. He has already made the order. We will continue. Let's stay present.